Good evening and welcome, this is Father Jack, and we're back on Microsoft Flight Simulator. I was flying with a chap called Raster's airline, but he shut it down to make a lot of changes and stuff. He's reopened it, so I've rejoined his company again. So we'll be flying with them tonight. And we're in the Fenix A320, and I bought myself this the other day. Why is it updating again? Beyond ATC. But we'll go into that in a bit. Oh. Come down here, you. Up to restart itself. Just ignore that. Yes. Install it, hurry up. What? I don't know what that was. Oh, is that because I've got Microsoft Flight Sim open? Give us a second, guys. Let's have to pause it. Let me come out of Microsoft Flight Sim. There you go, be able to hear us. Try again. Cancel a frickin' installation, why don't you? Right, let's restart this bloody thing. What a carry on, eh? Don't it is, but whenever I do my flight sim stuff, it always screws up for some reason. So downloading the update again. Which shouldn't take that long. KP was kicking off, I think. Hey, what a carry on, eh, folks? Because when you read the instructions for Beyond ATC, it says ideally start it when you're sitting in the cockpit, which I did, and then it just goes all tits up. That's not a good advert for it, is it? Let's see if I get this bloody installed again. Another thing I can't really get working is the Fly Live Central, which basically puts the banner across the top of the screen. Let's go see if it's going to try and install itself. Next, install. Yeah, it's because I had Microsoft Flight Sim open. What a freaking carry on that is, eh? But we'll still be flying, folks, don't worry. We'll still be crashing. So there's a tip for you. If you get beyond ATC, make sure your flight sim isn't working before. Finish. Right. Let's get my flight sim back up. Right. What a freaking carry on, eh? So, load that back up. Oh, pretty hay fever's cracking off. So here we go, 3 hour freaking wait for this something. To be honest, I've hardly got anything in me because I was reading somewhere and people were complaining I was taking ages for this to load down. And they were saying, oh, just make sure I've got as little as much in the community folder, which I have. So it still takes ages. And this always happens as well, where it goes to window mode. So basically just have to press Alt and Enter. And it takes it out. I don't know why that's happening. It's really shocking. Mute that. Got my friggin' icons at the bottom. There it goes. So it just seems to go knickers in a twist and just sits there and sits there. I get a 5 o'clock shadow. I've lost all my viewers now. What a freaking carry on. But hey ho. Just check something. Do you know what I mean? It just takes freaking ages for the simulator to load now. And if I'm being brutally honest, I don't think Microsoft or Abbott who have created this, because they're bringing out the 2024 version this year. I don't think they really care about the previous version, which everybody's got. And when did that come out? 2020? And when you read the bump on it, it says, oh, we're going to be developing this for the next 10 years. 4 years in, they're bringing out another freaking version. What a load of bollocks. And there's me whinge, folks. So, right, let's get into this. Let's fly that. That's connected now. I need to make sure my friggin' profiles is on friggin' Fenix, don't I? Because I installed the free yes, see, that one's not. Oh, yes, it is. That'll do. I installed the Headwinds 330 yesterday. I was messing about with it today and I just kind of get a few bits to work, but I'll sort that out. Anyway, this is beyond ATC. And basically what it is, it's ATC for those people like myself who don't use VATSIM. I'm not clever enough to friggin' use VATSIM. So install it. In the main, it kind of works. But
beyond ATC connected.
So it's important my flight plan from SimBrief. There we go. So I've got auto respond on, so obviously the first officer auto respond. And I've got auto tune to the radio frequencies. Oh, you've got to press that, haven't you? So to get your frequencies, got ATC ground tower. So go to ground. So obviously you get a load of start off like for a request IFR clearance, request pushback, etc. Basically I bought it with the basics, so it doesn't cost us any more money to use stuff. If you want to have all the premium stuff, you have to, there's a couple of names I recognise there. Squirrel, and recognise him. Overkill, EasyJet, EasyJet, Sim Pilot, etc. First officer, first. Yeah, I remember that. FSFO. I've stopped using that. So you have to buy the extra bits. So I'm not doing that because I just can't be chewed with that stuff. Let me just do something real quick. You can go there, then we'll start. You can go there. Right. So let's get fired up, I suppose. So fly from EGNT down to EGLL, which is Newcastle, basically to Heathrow. Turn the ADS on. Seatbelt signs. And that. And that's all I can do with that for now. Tap import from SimBrief. Go to mass and storage. Load aircraft. Do a JSX.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Good.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
I'm not going to, sweetheart. Trust me, I'm a vicar. So let's get all this put in. Go to the page. Request. Christ, you think I need another monitor? Flight number JC 4628. What's my friggin' cost index? 18. We're flying at 27,000. Line on the reference. Confirm that. Thank you very much. Flight plan. Let's get my SimBrief back up. Look, departing. Oh. There's a fuel truck pulling up.
Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Oh, that's why that does that. We're departing runway 25 by the Gurley 3X. Heathrow 9 left via Nugra. So 25 Gurley 3X or Girl 3X. Insert that. Heathrow 9 left. by Nugra 1H. Insert that, check it out, make sure there's no discontinuities. There's one there. Let's get that cleared. Insert. Yep, that looks good to me. Come down here. I wish I could get
Please
this
use your
working.
airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
This is for the weather radar. So let's start with the Beyond ATC. So this is where it sounds like.
Commuter for 628, request IFR clearance to Heathrow Airport.
Commuter for 628, Newcastle ground, expect runway 25, Girl Tree X-ray departure. Squawk 0166.
Girl 3 X-ray departure. Squawk 0166. Commuter for 628.
Will automatically assign you.
Commuter for 628, read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
I will do, sweetheart.
Wilco, commuter for 628.
So that's us done now. Just waiting for refueling. And then we'll get the passengers on board. And
Boarding requested.
there we go. Now we're fueled. Turn the APU on. Oh bugger. There we go. Where's my Beyond ATC gone? There we go.
Passengers boarding starting.
Oh, I forgot to turn the PAs on to get the sounds.
Bags into the overhead lockers.
There we go.
Wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose
So the
items.
Beyond ATC cost me £30 English. Yes, it's a great little tool if you want to learn
Must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you
how.
have safely stowed your
Oh,
cabin
she's
bag,
finished.
please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
That could go on. That's that on. So yes, Beyond ATC is a great little tool if you want to learn how to do VATSIM. I personally won't go on VATSIM because I'm not that clever. And I've watched a few people fly with VATSIM and I don't know, it just doesn't seem right to me anyway. So it is a great little tool, but there is one thing that kind of bugs us with Beyond ATC, but we'll get to that later on. What are you doing, you idiot? 10:25. I can't wait for the company I got the mini FCU from. They're developing this bit as well. And I can't wait for that to come out because I'll definitely buy that off them as well. So there's only 112 passengers, so it shouldn't take that long to load the plane. So yes, I installed the headwind A320, A330 yesterday. I thought the cockpit would look slightly different, but they based it on the fly-by-wires A320. But it's, when I was doing it today, or trying to get everything configured, when I started taxiing, for some unknown reason, it just shot off to the right. Bloody throttles were going nuts. I recalibrated them, they were still doing the same. So I don't know what, so I'll play about with the next few days. So we shall see how we get on with that. So there's the ATC, beyond ATC. So obviously the next step I have to do is request pushback. It tells me which runway I'm leaving from, which SID I'm using, and my squawk number and my call sign. Clear this off. So basically just sitting now waiting for the rest of the, well, all the passengers are on board. So basically just waiting for the cargo to be loaded. Then we can get under our way. See what the company message is, even though I know what it is, the load sheet. Yes. Set that. What the flight plan. Oh dear.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight. Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please
Blah 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 blah.
to help us ensure an on-time departure. We would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is
Good.
a no smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
See, I always think that tail fin looks bent, which it is. When I was doing the A330, we've only got them bags to load and them bags to load. It looks straight. So I don't know if it's a Fenix thing or what, I don't know. How do I turn down the volume of that? I can't remember how you freaking do this now. Oh, to know that as the panel states. Sure, you must be able to turn down that friggin' volume. I I don't see where you can switch that off. Or turn it down, so if everybody knows, let us know in the comments. Because it is a bit loudy. Well, my headphones it's a bit loud. So this is the last bag to go on. So it'll pop up here. And the set to say it's been loaded. There we go.
Cabin crew, boarding is now complete. Any remaining ground crew, please leave the aircraft.
Now it's bugger off. So let's take the load sheet, flaps 1, calculate, set that all to the Mach 2. Yep, it's all in there. Right, so let's turn on that. Now I'll kick the next part off of getting pushback. So we'll ask it beyond ATC.
Commuter for 628 at ramp 52, request pushback.
We are ready for pushback. Commuter for 628, Newcastle ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
It says about ramp 52.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face east. Commuter for 628.
Yeah, we're at gate 10, not ramp 52. So that's a bit skewy with.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
So we'll soon be up in the air, folks. Good evening, Glen B. How are you, sir? I've got this now. Costs us 30 quid. Yes, it's a great little tool for learning how to do VATSIM, which I'll probably never will. It's still...
Locking gear.
It's still development, I think. They've changed their pricing policy on it and stuff. So I kind of get me fly live central working. It's down, well,
Release parking brakes, please.
there you go, there it is.
Commencing push. All engines are clear. Start at will.
So I select an overlay. It tries to download it, and it just comes up with an error,
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
which is really strange, but that's why it's not like across the top of the screen. So just fly that overlay. Oh, I didn't know that, Glenn.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you.
Better get engine 1 started there. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures. The safety card found in your seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position, which you must... Brace. There are 8 emergency exits on this aircraft. The cabin crew are now pointing out the exits nearest to you. Please be aware that your nearest usable
Exit,
may
blah,
be
blah,
behind
blah.
you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit.
Good evening, Joe, sweetheart. How are you?
Leave all baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on.
Please set parking brakes.
At all times.
No.
If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask to...
Been
Put
here
the
for a
mask
while.
over your nose and mouth
Just
and breathe normally.
playing
Hold the mask
Hearthstone
in
with
place,
Ben. Alright, fair
strap,
enough, Joe.
Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tape
Well,
around your
Unlocking the
nose
nose gear.
together.
I was watching this
Pull the
guy
strap to
earlier,
adjust. Do
and
not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside,
you can get an
inflate it by
overhead
pulling the
panel
toggle. If it
for
fails to
the
inflate,
A320, whether that's fly-by-wire or
blow
Phoenix
into
or the
the
Taurus.
Tow truck disconnected.
whistle for a
Bypass
taxi
pin
message.
removed.
The cabin
And
crew
obviously, it
assist
doesn't have
with
all
life
these
jacket
all
Left
buttons.
is clear. Right
Your
is
tray
clear.
table must now be stowed. Armrest
So
down,
it only
window
has
blinds
certain
open,
buttons. It's got like
seatbelt
APU
fastened.
buttons. It's
Further
got one
information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine.
button for
We
the
hope you have a great
landing
flight.
lights, one button switch, sorry, for the taxi lights and stuff. It's got one button for notifying the cabin crew and all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to wait for a few reports to come out, and then see how much it's going to be. Right, is she buggered off yet? There she is. Come on, sweetheart. There you go. Put a taxi light on. And we are good to go. Wow, it's €200. Oh, crap. Oh. I can't afford it at the minute, so I've just got a new car today. I ordered a new car today. It's coming in October. So, I'm going away on holiday for a week in June. So, I need money for that. My daughter's just about to drop my second grandchild. So, I need money for that. Be for Christmas for you. I think it'll probably be my Christmas present to myself as well, Glenn. But I'm waiting for the people who did the mini FCU to create this bit as well. I know that's under development or production. So that'll be, once that's done, bought, and the overhead panel bit will be bought. I think my spending will be done for this. Brake check, thank you very much. Why is that button not working? Why can't all my spoilers? I've got buttons on my joystick so I can arm my spoilers. I'll do it in a minute. That button's not working. Well, got off road there. There we go. I got a Peugeot 2008 1.2 hybrid. So I test drive it today. It was quite comfortable actually. So wasn't too bad. Wasn't it too bad? What I forgot to do that.
Commuter for
Yeah,
628,
brand new.
request taxi to the active.
Commuter for 628, runway 25 taxi via Delta 5.
Runway 25 taxi via Delta 5, commuter for 628.
So get to the end of the runway, or the holding point anyway.
Cabin crew, seats.
Commuter 4628, contact Newcastle Tower 119.7.
Over to Tower 119.7, commuter for 628.
So it switches the frequency for you. That's what I was going to check. I haven't checked that bit yet. Put the bottom brakes on. So the tower frequency is 119.7. Oh, so it does work. Wow. Request departure.
Commuter for 628, ready for departure, runway 25.
Commuter 4628, Newcastle Tower, wind 280 at 9er, runway 25, line up and cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25, line up and cleared for takeoff, commuter for 628.
So I was watching this guy, I don't know if he's a real pilot or not, when he was on about the Beyond ATC, he says, look, he says, I haven't been given a copy of it, I'm not affiliated with it, so I can basically say what the hell I want about it. And he made a comment on when it says runway, whatever number, line up and cleared for takeoff. He says they wouldn't say that. He says on VATSIM they don't say that. In real life they don't say that. So he's having a bit of a whinge. But the interesting bit for me comes later on. Well, I forgot to start the clock off. There we go. Rev the engines up a bit. Think about going electric. I thought about it, Glenn, but for me there's not enough charging points. If you're going on a long trip and the range is only, say, why is that not turning? Why is my thing not turning? Oh, freaking hell, just take off. Why is that not turning, folks? Come on, just take off. Can't even take off. What's going on? Crash the lamppost. Oh, hold on a sec. See, that's all friggin'. Why is that not fucking working? Jesus Christ. Can't even take off. I've crashed.
Commuter 4628, contact Newcastle, director departure
Well, I can't
125.83.
Why is that not?
Contact Newcastle Director Departure 125.83, commuter for 628.
Wow. Good landing, Cotton. Frickin'. Oh, let me just do something. They're all freaking working. So why is that not taking off, Glenn? Let's go back to the main menu. Head down the A1 and then get the end. No, it's actually just carried on good because I live the direction the plane was travelling there. I live in that direction, so I just should have carried on going and went to my house. Let's have this another try. and it's going to be a rage quit. Fly this.
Beyond ATC connected.
Wow. I did this flight earlier and it all worked freaking fine. Get them down. That's down. I'll have to quickly freaking fire all this back up, isn't it? Get them on, get that on, get that on, get that on, get that on. That's all I'm done. So I'm just waiting for the APU to fire up so I can start the friggin' engines. And I bet it hasn't remembered my friggin' flight plan either. What a carry on. Now is this sim is the sim that gives me the worst grief. I don't know why. Why's that gone off? Give us a second, folks. Can't remember the cost index, but I think it was 18. Flying 27,000. 9 on ref. Confirm. Runway 25. There's something not right. There is something not right, folks. Was it 9 left? Via that. Has it remembered all this stuff? Oh, freaking hasn't, you know. That's the instant it does, doesn't it? So that'll do that. Calculate that. And after that. Turn these on.
Maybe behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit.
Oh, you're going to need emergency lighting.
Leave all baggage
Trust
on
me. What's my call?
fastened, adjusted and released as shown.
0,
It must
1,
be fastened
1,
whenever the
6.
seatbelt signs are on, and
I
we
remember
recommend
right.
that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you.
Turn that
Pull a
off
mask
now.
towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on
Right.
each side to adjust.
It's my
Put on
joystick.
your own mask before helping others. If we land on water,
It's not even moving
take a
in the
life
friggin'
jacket
sim.
from under your seat.
Look.
Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes
God's
around your waist
sake.
and click together. Pull the
Uh,
strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children.
well, that's working.
Your tray table must now be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety
Why
on
is it
board
not
can be found
picking up in the
in-flight
sim?
magazine. We hope you have a great flight.
See, it's there. I change it. So that does that. Oh, right, I want to do some stuff manually, I suppose. That on that. Let me flaps to 1. When have I not picked up the Fenix one though? I have to go through all this freaking.
Commuter 4628, request IFR clearance.
Commuter 4628, Newcastle Tower. Expect runway 25, Girl Tree X-ray departure.
Yeah, I've done
Squawk
that.
2123.
Girl 3 X-ray departure. Squawk 2123. Commuter for 628.
Commuter 4628, read back correct.
2, 1,
Call me
2,
back
3.
when ready for pushback or engine start.
Roger that. Commuter for 628.
1, 2, 3. I sort of set these. Oh, I know what I haven't done. Oh, they're set. That's strange. Right. Let's tell you what. Let's do that. Oh, my parking brake's not freaking working. And we're off.
Commuter for 628, pushback not cleared. Immediately stop your pushback. Possible pilot deviation. Commuter for 628, I have a number for you to call. Advise ready to copy.
Roger that. Commuter for 628.
There it is.
Commuter for 628 at ramp 62, request pushback and engine start.
Commuter for 628, Newcastle ground. Pushback and engine start approved.
Pushback and engine start approved. Commuter for 628.
Why is that not working, folks, either? I'm gonna have to friggin' abandon this, I think. That's not working either. It's got 2 green lights on it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to abandon this, folks. This is just not freaking happening. What's gone on with this? That's what I want to know. It was all working earlier on, Glenn, when I was doing this. So I don't know why. Oh, freaking man. Because even this, it's not displayed properly. I don't know why even that's not displaying properly. That should just crash a freaking plane and be done with it. These are even pulling back on the joystick.
Ladies and gentlemen,
They're gonna crash! Brace, brace, brace! My house is just about here.
that you keep your seatbelt fastened
There we
whenever
go.
you are seated.
It's,
Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we will commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to choose from our fresh selection available today.
So I don't know if freaking flying level or not.
Flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of hot beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar.
So it must be roughly about level now.
And debit cards. If we can be of any further assistance, just ask us as we join you in the cabin shortly.
Alright folks, I'm going to abandon this and have a freaking good rage quit because this just sucks. This was all working earlier. And I don't know why it's gone freaking tits up on us. This is just absolutely... I don't know what it is with bloody Microsoft Flight Sim. It just screws me over every single time. And I don't know why. I just want to check something before bloody going nuts. Let's get rid of the ATC. That's all I've done. Apply and save that. And back, put that, that. Do that, do that. The Fenix had an update that screwed things up. See, now it's working. Now, isn't that freaking weird? I'm determined to do this freaking flight, do you know that? You're a frickin' kills us. Should we just do it instant without the friggin'... That's it. I'm gonna start beyond ATC off again. Miss that. Go to that. Calculate that.
Beyond ATC connected. Whinging about now. That's neither here nor there. Right, let's do just whinging about this. Let's tune that into that. Edit request.
Commuter for 628, request IFR clearance to Heathrow Airport.
Commuter for 628, Newcastle ground, expect runway 25, Gull 3 X-ray departure. Squawk 2624.
2624.
Gull 3 X-ray departure. Squawk 2624. Commuter for 628.
Commuter for 628, meet back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Oh, you'll be the first person
Wilco,
to
commuter
call.
for 628.
I think the cost index was 18. Go to 27,000. Flighty plan. 25. Go to 3X. Insert that. 9 left. Insert that. Get rid of that one. Insert that. That looks all hunky-dory to me. So, then that the Mac 2. Mass, send that the Mac 2. And I stopped the frickin' APU, wouldn't it? Duh. Just gonna wait for the back to APU to start, and then we'll try this flight again. Joystick's still working. I don't know what was going on with it before.
really frickin' strange.
Commuter for 628 at ramp 52, request pushback.
But not at
Commuter
ramp
for
52.
628, Newcastle ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
Pushback approved. Face east. Commuter for 628.
Do that. It doesn't matter which one I friggin' use. You can go off.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
So am I. So get freaking on with it. Uh, 1026.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
No, I'm determined to do this. Glad it's freaking annoyed us enough. It's I don't know. It's just this. The X-Pen 12 works fine, no problems. It's just this sim. All the train sims work fine. It's just this one that always gives me the most grief.
Locking gear. Release parking brakes.
Done.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Oh, I'm starting them. I'm starting
Cabin
them.
crew, arm doors and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, please observe the cabin crew member closest to you as we are about to demonstrate the safety features of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you.
See, now my button works.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. Please pay attention to illuminated
There we go.
signs and crew
As
instructions.
the ground spoiler's
following
arms,
safety
this button
procedures.
disarms them.
The safety card found in your
This button
seat
arms
pocket
them.
contains important
So
information
what was
about
going on
exit
before?
routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position, which you must adopt if you hear. There are 8 emergency exits.
Commuter for 628, request taxi to the active.
Pointing out the exits nearest to you.
Commuter for 628. Runway 25 taxi via Alpha 5 Delta 8.
Emergency lighting will guide you to
Runway
the
25 taxi via Alpha 5 Delta 8, commuter for 628.
Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all. If the air supply
We're trying to say I'm a star.
masks will drop from above you. Pull a
I'm not a
mask
stubborn
towards
ass,
the
cheat
Set
yourself.
parking brakes.
Put the mask
Set.
to your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap. Pull on your side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together. Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When
What's going on?
outside, inflate.
The parking brake's off. Freaking set your dick.
For attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life jackets for children. Your tray table must now be stowed, armrests down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened. Further information
for
regarding your safety on board
fuck's
can be
sake.
found in the in-flight
I've got a
menu.
shitload of freaking
Hope
faults.
you have a great flight.
And I'll be flying anywhere, love.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be dimming the lights. You can turn on a reading light using the controls above your head or in your armrest.
Unlocking gear.
What happened there, folks? Turn this off now. The sim just had a friggin' total meltdown. God. Now it is. I might just...
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
I think I'll stop.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Stop flying me frickin' X-plane instead of this frickin' thing. I'm dying for a frickin' cigarette as well. Flaps are set. Yes, they are. That geezer pissed off yet? There he is. Come on, matey boy. Yes, you don't have to shake your little frickin' ribbon arrows. I know you're there. Right, rotten brakes off. Let's hit the road, Jack. Why has that come up with that? Brake check. That works. Let's just get up in the freaking air. So I'm dying for a freaking cigarette. Let's get us angry. Oh, I'll put the tax light on, wouldn't it? See, I don't know what all these I know what one of the errors is, which is fair enough, but these bottom three, the excess motion, IR 3 in a line. Really friggin' strange. I honestly think because of bringing out 24, they've stopped having anything to do with version 20, like 2020, and this was released whenever it was. But when you read the bump, oh, we're going to be developing MS, like Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 for 10 years. So everybody freaking bought the fucking thing. And now they're freaking releasing the 2024 version. They just don't seem to give a crap about this version anymore. That's my personal opinion anyway, a bunch of freaking money grubbing shits. I'm on the right rant now, isn't I? See what the freaking started in us? If you say I forgot something, you know. But I don't care, I just want to get up in the air and see me auto freaking pilot works. So if that
Cabin
doesn't
crew
work,
seats for takeoff.
yeah, you can freaking be doing the brace freaking scream out in a minute, love.
Commuter for 628, contact Newcastle Tower 119.7.
Over to Tower 119.7, commuter for
Freaking
628.
steering's gone a bit what the hell. Oh. Holy crap and a cracker.
Commuter for 628, holding short, runway 25.
Commuter for 628 Newcastle Tower, wind 280 at 7 runway 25, line up and cleared for takeoff.
Runway 25, line up and cleared for takeoff, commuter for 628.
And it's not beyond ATC because that doesn't get installed into your community folder. Not that I'm aware of. So... Good evening, Stuart. How are you? Is Stuart your full name? Wow. Feels like you'd be a friggin'... Yeah, friggin' dad calling you Stuart. Sorry, Stu. How are you, sir? I'm having a friggin' nightmare of a stream. So, there's going to be lots of friggin' foul, bad language. I'm in trouble yet. Your dad calls you Stuart. You always know when you're in trouble with your parents when they call you by your full name. Then again, my parents always call me by my full name, so I must have been in trouble all friggin' day long. Right, let's see if this friggin' thing takes off. It's just going straight down the runway this time, Glenn-ish. Pull back on the stick. Yes! So at least we're up in the friggin' air now.
Commuter for 628, contact Newcastle Director Departure 125.83.
Contact Newcastle Director Departure 125.83, commuter for 628. Newcastle Director, commuter for 628, 1,500 feet.
Finally!
Commuter 4628, Newcastle Director Departure. Identified. Climb to flight level 130.
You're here for the bad
Climb to flight
language.
level 130,
Well,
commuter
Stu,
for 628.
you've come to the right fucking place. Oh, fucking this... this sim just does my fucking head in at times. It really screws me over every time I stream it. And it really pisses me off. It's just so... Yeah, it should be called a stress sim, Stu. Really should be. Just pisses me off. I watched a video this morning. Oh, what did you stream? Early hours. I've totally forgot the frigging name of it. Something Island. What was that? What was it called? Something a Beautiful Island? No. Whenever you streamed this morning, Summit Island. And I was watching it. Island Paradise, that's a jobby. And the thing that struck me, there was buildings already built. And I'm thinking, well, why doesn't Stu just use them buildings? But I think it was trying to tell you that you had to build your own buildings. I'm going, well, why do you have to do it? Oh, this freaking building's already built. It's really freaking strange. Unless I was just getting me freaking tits confused. Arrival 10:28. get this set before I freaking forget it. Yeah, so could you use them builders? Because I noticed I had a workbench built. And a couple of other bits. Right, well, Joe, you have a good shift, sweetheart, and I'll talk to you later on. I've had a really long, stressful well, not shit day, but a weird. Now I'm a bit tired, so if I'm awake when you text us, I'll answer. Well, you know the drill, don't you? It's, oh, there's, I was going to check as well, oh, for big sake. Oh, where the freaking hell is it? Oh, for big sake. Oh, Jesus Christ. There it is. Because I fly with MJC. I was flying with MJC before, but they shut the airline down because they need to reconfigure it. And I'm back flying with him again because he's he's made a few changes and stuff, so I'm flying back with them geezers again. Yeah, it was really confusing, that street. Well, that's probably the wrong words. I think the game was a bit, or was it the same or whatever it was. I just couldn't understand why you couldn't use them existing buildings. And you seem to be picking up a lot of friggin' bottles. Are they for me to fill up a friggin' wine fee or what? It was really strange. But anyway, I'm just going to hang about until it says you can increase your friggin' flight level to whatever. And then I'll go for a quick smoke. Yeah, it was really strange. This guy just popped. His name was actually classic. There's a chap called Sydney the Sad. That was his freaking YouTube name. I thought, I say to us, what a freaking classic name that is. And why is this not freaking? And then he just came out, he says, how do I donate? And I went, well, you don't, sorry, but you don't donate to my channel. I says, I'll never ever monetize it. I won't ever ask for donations. I says, this what my streams aren't about.
Commuter 4628. Contact Manchester radar 118.77.
Contact Manchester radar 118.77, commuter for 628.
What? Just contact
Manchester radar, commuter for 628. Good afternoon. Out of flight level 106 for flight level 130.
Commuter 4628, Manchester radar, climb to flight level 270.
Climb to flight level 270, commuter for 628.
That's it, they'll all go quiet now. For a while. But yeah, his name was, I just started laughing when I read his name, Sydney the Sad. I thought, that is freaking classic. What a class name that is, young man. Maybe an older guy, like, but, you just never know. But I thank them for wanting to donate, which is the first time I've ever had that on one of my streams. It was just so nice of the chap. Oh, I didn't arm that. Don't you forget when you're freaking Russian? Oh, majority. See, why is that Freaking light flashing. Why is it saying there's a fault with that? This is it. It says this one's the fault. No, this one's the fault one. Do I need it? Well, now it's fixed itself. I don't know why it's still freaking flashing, but it's all fixed by the looks of it. So all my errors have gone. Wow. Right, folks. You know what? Yeah, it was a very nice gesture. It's because I've only got like what 280 subs or whatever. It was a nice gesture. The person. So Sydney the Sid. No, Sydney the Sad, if you're listening or watching or whatever, thank you very much for the try to donate, but that's not what my channel's all about. My channel's just freaking having a laugh, making fun of me, making fun of each other, and just generally having a good freaking good time. Right, I need to have a cigarette, folks, so I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm back. Still freaking flying, I see. Just. Thank you very much, Jim. I'm surprised you're not streaming tonight. Right, let's get this bit filled in. So it's what am I looking for? $18.11. That doesn't sound right. Let me bring up. All right, what's CX? Meta at London, 1028, 188. $10.28. I meant every destination data, man. You have to freaking tell us you think I was freaking married. 198 90/8. It's a warm 16 degrees at Heathrow. Oh, I've got all that. Oh, computer exchange. I don't have all that set up yet, Stu. I'm friggin', you know what I'm like. I've got to turn the chrono on. You know what I'm like. I'm a friggin' thick shit when it comes to stuff like that. It's friggin'. I won't need that. You can go up there. I've got that many freaking screens up there. Apps on. That'll do there. It's close enough. So the beyond ATC, the next instructions call when ready for descent. I've probably passed it already, but we'll see. No, I haven't. At least there's no freaking errors now. Hey, what a freaking stream this has been, eh? Freaking nightmare. Ooh, be back. Be back, be back, be back. Oh. Oh, can't change my friggin' altitude until I'm told to. And that's the funny bit. Well, when we're coming towards the landing, I'll show you what I mean. Back, sack and crack. Oh shit. Been a strange couple of days, Stu. It's been a strange couple of days. They did an MRI on us on Saturday, so the results for that won't come back for another 6 weeks, but I seen the MS consultant yesterday, and he says that the way
Commuter 4628, Manchester radar. Expect Nuga 1 Hotel, runway 09 left.
Nuga 1 Hotel, runway 09 left. Commuter for 628.
So I went to see my MS consultant yesterday, and he had the scan, the MRI up in front of him, and the way they identify MS is like these little white dots in your head. And he says, right, he says, there looks like they found 2 more lesions in your brain, which basically means that your brain tissue doesn't look right. He says, so I'm going to have to sit and wait for the full report to see if the MS is getting worse again. So that's another friggin' 6 weeks of friggin' waiting. Or it could just be I've got an infection like a friggin' cold in my brain or whatever. And he wouldn't give us any painkillers to knock out my friggin' pain. And I thought, you know what it is. So he wants me hip x-ray. He says, you might need a hip replacement. I was going, look, why don't you just friggin' shoot us now? I'll donate my body to you so you can friggin' slice and dice it. So, feck's sake. But anyway, life's too short to freaking bitch. I played that, I had a go at that Mana Lords earlier. It's a bit like Anno. But it's going to take a lot of getting used to. So I might stream that at some point in the next week or two. But I think that Forgotten Seas game, from what I understand, it's been it's the graphics seem okay on it, and there's a lot of thinking, because I know it's quite hard for me sometimes of having to build this and do that in the right order and all that malarkey. And I think Mana Lords is going to be the same. But anyway, we'll see. So, but that Forgotten Seas, from what I can understand, they sent it off the game to Steam, must have been a while back I think, and get approved to be released live. So from what I can understand is hopefully in about 2 months time the game's going to go live on Steam. So I don't know how much the game will cost on Steam, but I think it will be going live in 2 or 3 months time.
Commuter 4628, Nuga 1 Hotel, runway 09 left. Report ready for descent.
Yeah, will do when I'm ready. Just freaking hold your horses. I acknowledge that one.
Nuga 1 Hotel,
Yeah,
runway
that's-
09 left. Call when ready. Commuter for 628.
on when the ATC announced that, obviously how it's set to auto respond, so we expect the first officer to respond it, but it comes up you have to acknowledge that, which I find rather strange. Yeah, it was gifted to me on that Discord that you're on with me. Fusion Distress had a bit of a hard scale last week, and oops, Daisy. Obviously I was talking to him privately and all that sort of stuff, and trying to G him up, and luckily it was just angina. So I was, you know, no matter what word you say, a person's still going to be down with it. And I was just like saying, look, you've got a lovely wife, 2 great kids. They need a daddy. I say, so don't let this get you down. You can have drugs to control it. I say, so bright side is it wasn't a full heart attack. Yes, you probably will have angina attacks in the future. I says, but yeah, you just need to focus on getting well. And I really appreciate that. And he sent us a code, DM'd us a code. And
Commuter for 628, ready for descent.
Commuter for 628, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, commuter for 628.
there you go. So apparently, I didn't know he could do this with Steam. He says he had a lot of pointy things that gave him discount on a game or games or whatever, and he ended up getting it for £7. And I went, wow, because I was going to go nuts with him if you'd bought the full price. I don't know how much the full price of it is, but I use all or some of these game points or friggin' whatever it is to get a huge discount on it. It only cost him £7. So I thanked him enough, and I says, yep, I'll play it, and I will stream it in a couple of weeks. I'll just need to play with it and get used to it. So I hate streaming stuff that I can't do. It's what for that. Hate. I was going to say I don't like making an ass of myself, but after this stream tonight, you'll be thinking, yeah, fucking can't fly. But it wasn't my fault. I wasn't doing anything wrong. Freaking Microsoft. Stress sim, you're right, Stu, it's a stress sim. So we're descending down to 20,000, and this is where beyond ATC gets a bit annoying for me. Oh, excusez-moi. Oh wow, I'm doing a BIG there. It's coming at the dusk in Heathrow-ish. I didn't win the frick. Oh, what day is it? It's Wednesday, isn't it? I've got to put the friggin' lotteries on. Oh, well, I'd save me a couple of quid. It's not what frickin' Geordies are like. We're right tight asses sometimes. But hey ho. Aye. Why is that not? Because I hadn't frickin' turned them on, you frickin' nutter. What a freaking dumbass you are. And that's why I couldn't see them there. I didn't turn the lights on. It'd be a... He actually admitted in one of his videos, when we're doing the streaming for multiplayer with Forgotten Seas, and he did this huge belch, and I started laughing, and it just came out with it. He says, "I love a good belch, do I?" I just went, what? Oh, I was just creased up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag...
Commuter 4628, contact London Control 118 decimal for 7.
Armrests down and window...
Contact London Control 118 decimal for 7, commuter for 628.
fastened, ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers or...
London Control, commuter for 628, descending via Nuga 1 Hotel, flight level 212. Commuter 4628, London Control, roger.
So yeah, it just makes me laugh all the friggin' time, this BLG, the legend. Yeah, it comes out with some classic scenes. So now, right, I'm at flight level.
Commuter 4628, descend to flight level 150.
Right, that bit all
Descend to
works.
flight level 150, commuter for 628.
So once I get past 15,000, it'll ask us to descend to 7,000. And after that, it doesn't give you any more instructions, which I'm quite surprised at. So unless that's still in a development or what, I don't know. Because every time I launch beyond ATC, it says updating, so whether updating it all the time or what, I don't know. But it's quite dark in here now, isn't it? Let's get all these on. There we go. Freaking see now. Yes, I can see all that. So any guesses on my landing rate? I reckon about 500. Be disappointed if it's freaking below 500. What shall I stream tomorrow night? That's the question. Could do some golf. I get the 330 working. I could stream that tomorrow night, but it's freaking the stress sim again though, isn't it? So I don't know what to stream tomorrow night. Maybe if I play Mana Lords for a good few hours tomorrow morning, I could stream that tomorrow night, couldn't I? We'll see. We'll see. Or I could take the night off. I don't have any friggin' wine. That's why this has gone all friggin' pear-shaped. So I've got a glass of wine in front of us. Bastard. But life goes on, just get on with it and stop bitching, and you could be dead tomorrow. So you live each day as it comes, that's my motto. Live each day like it's going to be your last day. Yeah, more wine required. I think you're freaking right there, Stu. So I try not to drink through the week.
Commuter 4628, descend to flight level 070. Descend to flight level 070, commuter for 628.
See, now I won't get any more instructions from ATC. Which I thought I would. So unless that's going to come in the future, what I don't know.
Commuter 4628. Contact Heathrow approach 134.908.
Contact Heathrow approach 13 for decimal 908, commuter for 628. Heathrow, commuter for 628, good evening, flight level 137 with information golf.
Like the way it changed
Commuter for
that.
628 Heathrow approach. QNH 1028 expect the ILS runway 09 left with the Buffington transition.
QNH 1028 expect the ILS runway 09 left with the Buffington transition, commuter for 628.
See, they usually say, instead of that thingy transition, they would say Bravo November transition. I think. Ooh, I need to put some speed brakes on.
Commuter for 628. Cleared direct Buffington. Cross Buffington at or above flight level 070. Cleared ILS runway 09 left.
Cleared direct Buffington, cross Buffington at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 09 left, commuter for 628.
Well, I think that's the last instruction I get. So, let's tie a bit of flaps on. So there's the outskirts of London. Wow, did that just jerk that friggin'? Yeah, I tend not to drink through the week now, Stu. It's to give me body a rest. Bracated weekends now, though. Couple of bottles Friday night. 2 bottles on a Sunday. Bottle on a Saturday. Or sometimes 2 bottles on a Saturday. So you should get like 6 bottles for the weekend. And I just go friggin' nuts with it. Which you should do. It's friggin' weekend binge. So... I know this has started coming up with ignition now. I don't know why. You're supposed to have the ignition on when you're coming into land. I suppose you are in case the engine fails, so you can quickly restart the engine, but oh, get the landing lights on, dickhead. Taxi light on. That's all my landing lights set. Wait till we get about 7,000, then I'll put the approach button on. I need to change this. Whoop. When he's getting stuck with a freaking death. Right, so that's me all set for landing, I hope. So we just need to get to 2,500. By the time we get to that point there. So why did you do a deal? Oh, I was in Morrison's I don't know, a month or two ago, and bought 4 bottles of wine. So, and some, obviously some food and all that bollocks. Went to the checkout, and the lady sitting behind the desk scanned the wine. She got the 4th bottle and she looked at us, and she went, "You know, we've got an offer on you. Buy." What's that error? Oh, let me see what this friggin' error is. Oh no, no, sorry. Did you do know we've got an offer on for you buy 6 bottles and you get 25% off? I just looked at her, I said, I know, but if I buy 6 bottles, that means I've got to drink more. And she just looked at me with this deadpan straight face and she went, "And what's the problem with that then?" And I just burst out freaking laughing. I thought, then out of cheek, I said, "Well, do you want to come round and freaking help us drink it then?" And she started giggling. And I just freaking laughed my freaking head off. I thought, go on, pet, go on. See, I'm not going to freaking make that 2,500 fucking thousand, am I? Yeah, she was just a cuss. It was just a dead pan face, straight dead pan face, and I just could not do anything but laugh. It was just so funny. And it's one of those things where you have to be there to do it, to see it. Why is that not freaking working? Well, it's going to be a freaking crappy landing. I can see it coming. When I make 2,500. Of course you are, Jack. Coming in a bit high, folks, but hey ho. Well, pick up the glide soap and the localizer. That's good enough for me. Let's get the gear down, create some more drag. Flop these 2. So there's the runway straight in front of us. Won't this be fun? Got a side wind right to left, but we'll land it anyway. Top 3. I think we're coming in a bit too fasty, folks. Full flaps. Panic over. Get this landed.
All aircraft be advised information hotel now current. QNH 1028.
Is it really? You get on there. So, for the ladies, hang on to your tits. For the guys, hang on to your dicks. This is could be a bumpy ride. Get down, isn't it? Arse. Grand spoilers armed, good. One thousand. It's with this beyond ATC. Once I've landed and got off the runway, I was expected to say contact ground on whatever frequency, but it doesn't do that for some reason. It's really strange. $500. Let's take it on the landing rates. I say 501. Yeah, I was checking key mail the other day, Stu. Still no friggin' keys sent to us. Bunch of shits. Puppy's too white, too red, so I'm coming in. Well, got a 3 white now. I mean, I'm coming in a bit too fast.
30, 20, 10, restart. 5.
It looks like it wants to freaking take off again. I've been noticing that with the friggin' Fenix. Oh. I don't know why. God, I can't stay to save me friggin' life, can I? But we're down, folks. That's the main thing. We'll come off just here, put the flappies up. Right, so at this point, I would expect beyond ATC, to say contact freaking ground, but it doesn't, and I don't know why. Well, landing rate was 248, which wasn't bad. So, see, there isn't an option within beyond ATC to oh, I wonder if I can do I have to do that myself? So why is it not? Oh, there we go. So you do have to do it yourself.
Commuter for 628, request taxi to the gate.
Commuter for 628, welcome to Heathrow Airport. No suitable gates for your aircraft exist at this airport according to your scenery data. Taxi at pilot's discretion.
Affirmative. Taxi at my discretion. Commuter for 628.
Oh, wow. Does that mean I have to buy the friggin' London airport? Wow. Well, bollocks to that. So, shut the engines down. Bollocks it so I can close off me friggin' the MJC Airways. Fucking hell. So that bit does work. Do I invest in that? Well, on that trip, I earned 1,820 credits for the company. And I got a reputation of 152 points. So I can shut beyond ACT down. Shut that down, shut that down. There we go, folks. We're down. Not a bad landing rate, I must say so myself. I'm going to have to buy the London Heathrow thing. Or is it a free one? I can't see it being a freeway. I might buy, if it's less than 20 quid, I might buy it and then test this out again. But anyway, okay folks, that's me done. I've got no idea where I'm going to stream tomorrow night. I'll wake up in the morning hopefully, and by the time I take my medication and wake myself up and I'll be breakfast, then I decide. So I all for coming and watching. ATC and what on? No, the Beyond ATC is a separate it's a separate program, Stu. When it was first announced to bring it out, the pricing model was absolutely disgraceful, and it all depends on characters that they use. When the ATC is talking to you, it counts all of the characters, and the pricing model was it will cost you like 50 freaking million quid to have 10,000 characters. And people just went nuts and said, right, you've got no chance of anybody buying this product because your pricing model's shit. So obviously enough people complained, power to the people and all that bollocks, and they went off tails between their legs. They came back, I think, a couple of months after that. It was right, we've restructured our pricing model. You can have the basic one for £29, and if you want to buy characters, it will cost you £10. But once I don't know how many, I think it's 50,000 characters. But once them characters have all used up, you will have to buy it again for another £10 to get the 50,000 characters back. So I was watching this guy yesterday, and he says if you get the 50,000 characters, it all depends on how many flights you fly and how often the ATC talks to you. So obviously the more times you fly, the more times you're using the ATC. That means the characters will drop dramatically. But if you're flying into an airport that doesn't, or you fly like say once, possibly twice a week, it will last you longer, etc, etc. But no, it's a great little tool if you want to learn how to fly with that sim. Something I'll never do because it's way above my pay grade and I'm too friggin' thick. So yeah, it's a great little tool. I want to test. I'm gonna have to buy friggin' London Heathrow, isn't it? To friggin' or see if it's a freebie anyway. But anyway, folks, there's me whinge and me bitch for the night. I hope you like the streams. Apologies for the total screw up before, which wasn't my fault. It's just Microsoft Flight Sim. It just has a shit day every so often, and them shit days always fall on the days I decide to friggin' stream it. Because I flew this flight early this morning, and it all went perfectly fine. So as Stu said, I would should call it a stress sim, not Microsoft Flight Sim. It's going to be renamed to Stress Sim for me. So anyway, I need a freaking cigarette. What time is it? It's 20 to 10. Shop's still open. Shall I go and get some wine? No, I'm not. I'm not joking. So I'll see you Saturday. See you all later. Bye bye for now.